Well,
Mm.
things I've gotten from it is most of the things that you do in your business, which is planning and strategizing through using Google Drive, sharing work for your staffs and other things. I've actually tried to implement that by letting my clients put their picture on Google Drive and we review the work that has to be done and making use of
Okay.
all available like um ChatGDP and other things to create social media content. So I've really made use of most of them.
Okay, so that's more or less like process workflow and helping
Yes,
both your internal and external team or whatever external entity you're engaging with to have a coordinated approach towards how you want to engage them and how they want to be engaged. Mm.
yes.
So that's good. That's good. So what are you doing so far? I know the last time we were talking, you said something about yeah, definitely about the white labeling. I think you also said something about okay, I think that was the one that was trying to bring your mind back to branding and how you need to have a coordinated approach towards how you showcase what you are doing online, you know, to be able to attract um, more clients that are similar to the current people that you are working with at the moment. Do you remember that conversation?
Yes, I do. And you also brought me into the mind of white labeling.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So,
I
give
just
insight
I
for
just did
that.
a business name reservation last week. I'm actually
Okay.
working on my logo and my color concepts
Okay.
and currently reviewing my business plan to align to
Okay.
most of the things I'm planning to work on.
Okay. Okay. So I
Yeah.
think you should also have a website, but just maybe a two-page website, right? The website, the first one just talks about who you are, what you do, and the people that you are currently working with. Not necessarily the people you have worked with. Just put the people that you are currently working with and what you are doing currently with them. Then the second page can be where the white labeling option comes in. A person can apply and you can collect all of the necessary information that they need, you get, and you receive it in a Google form. Do you understand? So that
Yes.
way, if you want to begin to do content online or you want to run promotions, it's easy for you to put a pixel on that website and you can run a paid campaign on it. So someone can easily request for your white labeling service, you produce it, and you do the package for them and you send it to them. As simple as that.
Okay. Yes.
Don't, don't put too much of complex um, steps or procedures into it. A two-page a good strategy for online engagement. Put a pixel on that page and run promotions to it when you feel like your organic engagement is not bringing you the kind of traffic that you want. And most of the time, I would advise you target people who are already into dressmaking, or whatever type of um, niche that you fall into so that you don't need to struggle in using the right words to connect to them. You understand? So, or you may also want to reach out to entrepreneurs who are interested in having an extra stream of income. So they will run out to get the clients, especially as many as have even you can even reach out to people who have people around that area where you are currently having that engagement, that collaborative engagement with those guys. I don't know where they are specifically, but although that would cost you more if you have to start targeting people outside of Nigeria. But if you do not have that capacity at the moment, because why I'm suggesting that is because they can always request for designs and it's easy for them to do delivery to them from that place. You understand? You get what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I get.
Yeah, so I think there are various approaches that you could take, and it's definitely up to you to decide how you want to work based on your current understanding of where you are. So thank you very much.
My
In
web,
fact,
the
I've
website,
already.
the
Mhm.
website. I should be registering a domain name. My website probably
Yes.
before Wednesday.
Okay.
Before Wednesday, but I've actually been. First thing I want is to get my color concept well, my color
Mm.
branding, and my logo, which hopefully I should
Mhm.
be sure of what I want for my logo by Saturday evening.
Okay.
But my website, I'm looking at either a .com or a .com.ng for starters.
Use a
For
dot
the
com.
design, hmm?
Use a dot com.
Okay, .com is quite high right now, which is about 16. For the design,
I
I
know.
believe I can do the design myself. That's the advantage I have, and I actually own a resellers platform where I post for other people, so hosting
Good.
and design will not be a problem for me.
Okay. That's good.
Okay,
That's good.
okay,
So just create that two-page, and funny thing is, if you really invest very well your time and your creativity, if you invest very well in putting all of these things together, one of the things we said in one of our trainings is that the fastest way to gain access into the market is to be innovative, is to leverage on technology and to ensure that your service or whatever it is that you are providing is easily accessible to people. So you don't want to put in place structures that will be difficult for people to engage whenever they make that decision to buy from you. You don't want to do that. Just ensure that it's easy. I want white labeling. I come here, I apply, somebody gets back to me. That's it. Keep it as simple as that. If you need them to add any extra information, once you receive their inquiry, the same way you have created those processes within Google File, right? Just send them that link and request for any information that you need them. Are you uploading a file of what you look like? Are you uploading a file of the type of dress you're looking for? Do you want to give us any extra information? Put that information there. And then you receive it. You send them a thank you message immediately they receive and they fill that form. The details of how they can contact you on WhatsApp, or contact any customer rep on WhatsApp. Use WhatsApp, please, because many people are beginning to see a wide adoption of WhatsApp by both the corporate entities and the individuals, right? Somebody reaches out to you on WhatsApp and you just pick up the conversation from there. If you want to, you can create a community of people who have used the service before, and that can help you to be able to upsell and cross sell and create a community of people who are champions about your business or for your business.
okay,
Yeah,
okay. Thank you.
you're welcome. Ayo Bami, what to you? How has business been?
Yeah, good morning, man. Good morning, everyone. So, I've been following
Hi,
the
good
boot
morning.
camps since yesterday. Yeah, since last December until now. So far,
You
the
don't want us
business
to
I
see
was
your
working
face.
on. Yeah, what do you say?
I said you don't want us to see your face. Yeah, I see your face.
Right now, I'm, oh, I'm the place I am is kind of hot and I'm kind of sweaty. That's why.
No, don't worry. I'll just have to
Yeah,
look
but
into
I'll turn it on later. So so the business I started was a food business, a food kind of a food or home restaurant delivery business. With my aim is to deliver healthy food to busy workers at in their offices. That was the strategy I wanted to use to start. So I began around the middle of this month. So at first, or let me still say for now, it's still kind of crawling. I try to put it on, pre-order. Like I post the food like 2 days ahead and be like, okay, let's say today is Monday, or during the weekend or Friday, I post what we have in our menu for the next week. And so far, it's been really slow. I try to get the inform people around me first, my network of people, but it was still slow. I tried to do the pre-order, it was still the same. And then someone was like, I should make changes to the pricing. And I also did, and it's still the same. So I don't know if it's the strategy. Maybe I'm not using the right strategy to get to the right people, or maybe there's something in between that I'm not doing right. So that's the the challenge I'm still having now,
Hmm. I
or I'm
get you.
facing currently.
Okay. So, if I may ask, what's the approach that you're using at the moment?
Oh, okay, I'm using WhatsApp for now. Yes, WhatsApp and Facebook and Instagram, and also I'm also posting some food videos on TikTok, but it's just stagnant.
Okay, so what you have said now right now is a lot. I want you to walk me through um your business. Let's say that when I get right, so let's say I'm a person looking for your type of service, right? What is the primary that I would find you on based on how you currently.
I think on WhatsApp.
The first place I will find you is WhatsApp.
Yes. Or in
Eh?
Facebook, yeah, or let's say WhatsApp and Facebook.
Why WhatsApp? What if I don't have your phone number?
Exactly. So I also try to, I know that there might be some people that might not be able to reach. So I kind of did contact ads. But then someone also now made mention or gave me a ma?
No, I didn't say nothing.
Okay, so and I'm also, I was since the organic or online strategy didn't work. So then I was thinking of, creating a coupon or a flyer and then approaching or going to the offices of, the various offices and advertising it in person.
No, you're getting it all wrong. So this is something about your funnel. That's the space where I think the problem is coming from. Funnel designed. So you know how a typical funnel is wide, then how it and what does that imply? At the top is awareness. That's activities that you do, creating awareness about, and that engagement. I don't like this feedback. You cannot hear. Is it only Isaac that cannot hear me?
Your voice keeps breaking, and joining back, breaking, and I'm just trying to pick it one by one.
I don't even understand because I can hear you. The only thing I'm hearing is I'm getting feedback. And, mm,
Huh?
Can you hear me now?
Okay, yes, yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. So I was saying that at the top of your funnel, activities that you should be doing should be able to talk to people in large volume. And the idea is to see if and cut the mind of people to the point it can see that once interest is triggered, it further pulls them into the funnel. And the thing that happens is that 500 people get your business, right? And the things that you're doing.
It is a principle that by the time the number of people that will come into that place is lower, like that is below the interest activity, the people that will show interest will be very small. So if 500 people indicated saw your campaign at the point of awareness, maybe you might find 350 people that might actually be interested, right? You will need to do some kind of activity within that place to further take people that, or to further capture people that will be like, okay, I think I want to do this thing. And depending on how impressive and how persuasive your content right is, why you are
content
on all of the social media platforms, or you are responding to inquiries. The number of people that will reach or move down to the stage of consideration maybe around 150. At that point, you need to have created a platform that would allow you to be able to engage with these people one-on-one. Which is why organizations often use social media platforms that makes it easy for them to talk in a smaller community. So you see them leveraging on platforms like Telegram, WhatsApp, or maybe they create an inner community for them to talk with people. And then from that point, they can then move on to closing. Activities that goes on in closing might now be between a consultant or a representative and the person that has indicated interest. So they usually will take it away from the community or away from the group more of a one-on-one conversation where they are either calling that person, they are chatting that person, or they go visit the person. I say this to say that you need a bigger activity that will be accommodated on a platform that allows huge number. Especially for a brand like yours that is new and that has to do with food. Food is something that is a basic need. WhatsApp alone or WhatsApp primarily cannot be your first point of contact because it is restrictive. It is very restrictive. So you need a platform like Instagram because Instagram at the moment you will see a lot of Nigerians on Instagram. Definitely there are Nigerians on TikTok, but most of them are more adaptable to engaging Instagram and Facebook Reels or Facebook posts. You need to be out there. So I will advise that you leverage TikTok on Instagram and WhatsApp as your main point of contact, right? So for activity that has to do with consideration or helping people to consider you, you can now start using more micro platforms like people who has WhatsApp TVs. You can now start engaging WhatsApp groups. I don't know where that noise is coming from. Can you mute yourself first? Okay. So you can now start engaging more platforms like your WhatsApp TV, communities, and groups, right? You can now start creating a roadmap. Okay, if there are associations or communities that are for career professionals, how do I partner with career professionals? So these are other, so you need to be very, very strategic, especially if you do not have a large team. I think this is one of the problems that I have seen people have. And this even also touches what Questy is doing. Right now, you know that your social media platform is not so much, even if you send out campaigns on your social media platforms 5 times a day. If you do not promote it, you might not be able to get the number of people that you need organically, right? My advice would be that go online, look for platforms that host people in large number. They are available there. You reach out to female communities, reach out to professional communities, package yourself in a way that when you approach them and you talk with them, they don't just look at you like that person that is doing something insignificant. You package your business in a way that when they read it, they feel like, oh, this may be something that some members in our community will love to use. This may be something that they will love to enjoy. So let me give you an example. I remember that there was a time that I wanted to promote my social media marketing solution, right, service. So what did I do? I created a portfolio document, right, on Gamma, Gamma. So I just first went to ChatGPT. Then it was ChatGPT. Not bad. Google Bard had not come out then. So I told ChatGPT to help me create a content that I can use to create a portfolio, and that it should ask me relevant question that it would need to come up with that document. So it replied with a list of questions: my name, my target audience, my products, what are the benefits of each of these products, and how can these products be assessed should they want to use it, right? The contact information and reviews of people who have used it, what are they saying? So I sent it all of this information, and it created a very clean and concise document for me. I copied that information that the ChatGPT wrote, and I went to Gamma and pasted it and requested that it prepares a presentation with that information. An additional information that it should not distort the flow, it should not add anything, it should use the exact content that I provided to create the portfolio for me. So it created the portfolio for me, right? And that portfolio till date is what I use to showcase what we are doing in virtual domain, because of course I have had to upgrade it. So I took that link, wrote a letter, my name, what I do, how many people I have worked with, my proposition, what am I looking for? Like, I would love to engage your community because I believe that there are so and so people within this community. And I believe that my service can help them because I know that these services, if it were to be engaged directly, they are often expensive. I would love to engage your community and I'll be giving them a discount because of this contract that, or this partnership that I would love to enter into with you. Now, the thing is this, you should understand that sales, right, or business development approaches and strategies are a game of numbers. So you can't just send a message on Instagram, a message on Facebook, a message on LinkedIn. You can't just send to one person or to 5 people in 1 month and just think that because they're not responding to you, it's not working. You need to look for as many groups as possible. It's a game of number. The more people you talk to, the higher your chances of you getting a yes. Will you get a no? Most definitely. And most of the time, it is not because your product is not good enough. Maybe some of them already have a standard, or maybe some of them already have people that they have partnered with and they may not want to bring in more people. But you wouldn't know that until you reach out to them. Sometimes they respond to you, they get on a call with you, they want to understand what you are doing better and how they can engage with you. And before you know it, you sign a partnership. So they begin to promote your product on their platform, or they add you to their platform so that you come and promote it. You get clients. Do you understand? So you don't just want to leave the top of your funnel to a very restrictive platform. At the top of your funnel, what you should be doing is talking to people in their numbers. You want to be talking to people in their numbers. You want to talk to as many people as possible, right? Especially people who are in the same location that you are selling, or who are in a location that is close to where you are selling. It is very, very important. So I would say that you should go back to check your funnel and you should change certain things that involves how you have arranged, or you have arranged your business. The first point of contact should not be WhatsApp. It is too restrictive. Your first point of contact should be a bigger platform, plus communities that you are writing letters to. Letter either in mail, letter either in their chat, letter either by reaching out to an admin in a group. Those should be your first point of engagement. After they have engaged, you should then bring them into a smaller place, meaning that you can now create a community or a group on WhatsApp where if they want to know more, right, they can then say, join this community for more information about the lineup of services and the type of products that we have. So from there, you can then begin to pick information from inquiries, from people who have shown interest. You can then begin to pick information from them and then engaging them one-on-one till you close them. But at least you have all of them from being pulled from different places into a community and then being engaged privately. I'm using this funnel for you because apparently it seems like you want WhatsApp to be the critical point of engagement for your business, which is fine, but it should not be your primary source. Because even if you want to do that, you still need to share that link to that group or to your private chat to a large number of people. It's a game of numbers. If many people are not seeing what you're doing, then you will not see the results. I don't know if what I've said so far makes sense, Ayobami.
A lot of sense. Thank you very much, ma. Everything you said, I wrote them down. Trying to do that. I'll do that, ma. Thank you very much. Okay, and I also have another question. Basically, you in the community you created with us, you've been advertising with LinkedIn. So I'm also thinking of, should I also use that channel too? Because, just like you said, people on LinkedIn have, I think the buying capacity of two times more. I think you made that post. Did you hear me, man?
I'm trying to use a speaker so that I can hear you because everything you said I didn't hear.
Sorry, man. Okay, let me speak louder. Okay, so what I understood what you said, man, it's very helpful. Thank you very much. So in the community you created, that's in the group you created, you made mention of using LinkedIn. It's also a tool I want to use to also advertise, because I think you were the one who made the post that people on LinkedIn have 2 times more buying capacity. So how do you think I should position myself in doing that?
It's the same thing as I explained before. It's your content and how you reach out to people. Um, have a page, not a profile, have a page on LinkedIn. Also have a profile so that both of them can be used as a tool. It's similar to when you also have a page on Instagram or you have a page on Facebook. Once you are creating your content, whenever anybody indicates, please, can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, so you have a page on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, but also have a profile on LinkedIn because sometimes people often relate more with your personal profile on LinkedIn until they've really known you, then they start engaging with your page. So for me, I would often create content on my page and tell my people to share it. So funny thing is, many people think that I am the one that manages my page. So when they send message to my page, they think I will be the one to pick it up, which is not true, right? I have 2 social media managers. But the instruction is whenever you guys create any content, collaborate with me. So when it's collaborated with me, I am notified, I receive it, and that's it. And definitely, I also have access to the page, so I can see what they are doing, and it's easy for me to give feedback as against if they are just doing stuff, and I would need to start going through a link or going to the door to understand what they are doing. So whenever we create content on the page, they notify me. I would now share it to my own personal profile. Then I distribute it to groups where I am part of, why they also do their distribution. And sometimes we can just pick one post and we do promotions on it, not necessarily to sell, but to show it to more people. Because for me, my philosophy is that even if I run a campaign and I get one person, that is gold already because it is not easy to get people to even respond to you. Even if you spend 10,000, you just got one person to follow you, or you get 2 people to follow you. The plan is how do you utilize your platform to get that one person to become a customer? Do you understand? So from your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever platforms that you belong to, whenever they, in any time, any day that they decide to buy, there should be a link that they should click to that takes them into a smaller platform where they can then engage you. So on LinkedIn, that smaller platform can be Calendly, where they book a consultation session to talk with a specialist, a food specialist. Do you understand? Or a nutritionist, whatever name that you think that the professional people will be more warm towards. That one may not happen for Facebook. For on Facebook or Instagram, you may want to say a dietitian or um, a food a consultant or something, whatever name that is not as formal as LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, you want to really use the language of people over there, nutritionist, dietitian, a food technologist. So all of those lingua will be what you want to know. Once a consultation session is booked, then it means that that would help you to set up a meeting with that person where you can have a one-on-one call. Once that call is done, then you can then further take the conversation deeper, right? To maybe you sharing contact, and you then eyeing each other up on WhatsApp, and that can further go on like that. In order to get more people on LinkedIn, to tell them to join a community of nutrition enthusiasts, or of people who are also in need of similar solution like theirs from across the world. So when you're talking on LinkedIn, you want to position yourself as a global brand. It doesn't matter even if it is only you that is running the business, because the idea is to create a perception in the minds of people. So as much as you are promoting yourself as a global brand, you want to also ensure, right, that your processes, right, your processes are very seamless and not clumsy at all, because these are ways that people use to evaluate you on LinkedIn. If I want to reach you, what do I need to go through? How sophisticated or advanced are your processes? So from LinkedIn to Calendly, from Calendly to personal contact, which can be email or WhatsApp, preferably, email or WhatsApp, preferably. You don't want to do more than WhatsApp and email, or maybe whatever communication channel they want, because you will not always be able to call a person on the call, especially if they are not in Nigeria. So that's why I'm suggesting that any platform that you know that will allow you to be able to connect with them on a deeper level. After that, once you have that exchange, because what you begin to share on the email in the community will be information that are specifically tailored to getting them to make a decision, not to create awareness anymore. So, for example, you realize that I don't come to the WhatsApp group where every one of you belong to start talking about, we are virtual domain, we have worked with 1 million people, we have worked with 50 brands. No, pretty much what I may come to the platform to do may be to share information that I believe will help you in your own business, right? Or maybe provide you with information that shows you what we are doing currently with other brands, right? And how we are helping other brands in their business. Sometimes I don't usually want to share all the information because there's so much, and I don't want to bombard that group with as many informations as I know that it can take. Because the idea is not to bombard you with information. The idea is to show you what we are doing with other people and to show you what is possible should you decide to use our services, or should you decide to use the information that we are sharing with you to encourage you to take action. So these are the type of content, because every stage in your buyer's journey has activities that should be aligned to that. If not, what you will do or you will end up doing is to create a kind of constipation within your funnel, flood your funnel with too much information without an understanding of the people that are within each stage. So from your LinkedIn to Calendly, from Calendly to email or WhatsApp, and from email or WhatsApp to then engaging on a one-on-one call or on a one-on-one chat. Your call can be on WhatsApp, can be on Telegram, can be on a regular call if that person is in Nigeria, and or it could even be a personal face-to-face meeting if the person is within your reach. That is how you should arrange it. Does it make sense?
Yes, ma. Thank you very much. It did. It did. It made a lot of sense.
Yeah, you're welcome. So another thing you also do is that the same way you are creating that for LinkedIn, you also want to take that content and look for WhatsApp TVs, right? These are TV platforms that has a number of views. They are micro influencers, right? And they have people. Some of them will just tell you to pay, and experts who can do it, right? Reach out, look for it. Go on Facebook, go on on Twitter and ask, do you know any WhatsApp TV service provider that has capacity to, I think that's what they call the WhatsApp TV. Some of them can tell you to pay 10,000 naira for 24 hours or to pay 10,000 naira for 2 weeks. And they will give you a rundown of how many views that your post can see. So the thing is, it is the more you see, the more eyes on your product, the more you can sell. And these are ways that you want to begin to position yourself even within the smaller market. Do you understand? So that would be my advice for you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mike. I hear you, man. Thank you a lot.
All right, you're welcome. So what do we even do for young boy that has never been on our personal calls? Hey, young boy, what do we do with you?
Sorry,
What
Mike. What is it?
Hi, Bami, do you want to say something?
Yeah, I said I didn't hear what you asked me last.
No, it wasn't you I was talking to. I was talking to Barua Yombo, Ola Yombo.
Oh, okay, ma. Okay, ma.
Michael, how has it been so far? From our last conversation.
Good morning.
Already mastered with your background.
Thank you. So, from our last conversation, so I have actually, I did some unit economics, work on my pricing, and I just dodged a bullet. Okay, aside from that, too, I've also reviewed the landing page of my website, so I've rearranged it based on some information I got from you and also some feedback I got. We did a survey with users, so we've altered the landing page just to ensure that the main information is what is at the focus. And yeah, so I think the key thing for me from our last conversation is the fact that I could take my time to consider my cost, my pricing, and also do some unit economics on the kind of business model I was using. So there's a way I want to engage my vendors before. You understand? I had to call two of them just not to just have it in my head. Then I review the process with them, ask some questions, and I realized that it's not going to be sustainable. So I have to change the model. So I think from the last, not just the workshop, the SME, I think things that I've learned has spurred me to be doing some extra digging into the business and also be more user focused. Okay. Yeah, that's so far so good. I think that's been wonderful.
I like that. I like that very much. Pretty much what you ended with, because at the end of the day, it's all about the business. It's all about the users, right? If you're creating a platform, it doesn't matter how wonderful your product is. It's the users that matters, because they are the ones that would use your solution. They are the ones to tell you how it's benefiting them. And the more you listen to them, the more you can be able to create a better product or to create a better solution. So I don't know if you heard about Keeper. Keeper, that's fintech. Yeah, that everyone was talking about in the later part of last year. At a point, Keeper shut down their Keeper Pay feature that was helping us with bookkeeping, inventory management, and all that. And then early in the week or late last week, we heard that they are pivoting to becoming an edutech firm.
Like, from what?
An edutech.
From fintech to edutech.
So the same way you're saying is the same way. So for me, I would always tell people, see, there should be a flexibility within your business that determines how you function. I realize that it is very difficult for businesses to pivot. It's very difficult for business to move from what they believe that they are known for to what their customers actually are requesting from them as service that they want them to provide for them. And the funny thing is, you don't really determine how you will be defined as. Fundamentally, you can want to drive or structure how you want to be seen. But the truth is, it is the needs of the market that has the final say over how they want to engage with you. I started out as a social media marketer. That was what I started out. But the more requests and the more the demand from the people I was serving began to shift us more to pivot into what we have today. So today, you see us doing a lot of trainings and a lot of business development engagement, which was not what we set out to be. But based on the growth of our customer base and based on the demand, helped us to pivot. And I must tell you that it was not easy. It wasn't easy because there was this battle of how will the public perceive us? Will they think that we failed? And maybe that was why we are trying to do something new. There was also the battle within myself as the pioneer, the founder of the business. Did I make a mistake? Am I not good enough? Am I not as good as I thought I was? Did I preempt myself? And this was despite the fact that we were getting requests, we were making revenue, but still, it was very difficult. So for me, when I saw that pivot announcement, I was like, I salute these guys because you must be fluid in your market. You must respond to your market. And it's not a matter of anywhere below face. No, that's not the point. The point is, how responsive are you to the market enough to give them the solution that you know that you are designed and you're strategically positioned to provide inherently within the frame of what your business represents. If you look at it very well, what really is our vision? Me, for virtual domain, our vision and our mission is to be your strategic business partner and to be what you need us to be to help you be agile, be competitive, and be productive. That is all that I want virtual domain to be. And I am not rigid on how that morphing should be. Of course, we want to be known as a specialist in a particular area, and we'll try our best to retain that uniqueness. But when it comes to morphing into zones, right, for us, it could come as additional service. Do you understand? So, which is why you realize that after 2020, after 2019, when we then, pivoted into a training and a consulting firm, the key pillar that we have held down for more than 8-9 years has been training. Every other thing has changed. We do not really do campaign promotion again. So rather than campaign promotion, we could pick up services for PR because that's more like the advance of just running social media campaigns, right? And we would rather do business development instead of just doing normal selling for you and all that. So what we just do is a business development service will cover partnership, event funding, also quality lead generation. But it is not a service that we provide for everyone, only for some key clients that are within our client base. Do you understand? So the idea is to make your client the core, right? More like a co-pilot. You are the pilot, but your clients or your customers are your co-pilot, helping you figure out exactly how do we deliver value. So it's very, very important, the approach that you're taking, and I'm very, 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 very excited that should you continue on that path, still holding your ground on the key fundamentals that give definition to who you are within the market, right? I know that you will go far. So thank you for that. So pretty much, I think what I would want to talk about today is around business pitch. How do you pitch your business? Especially for people who want to target the corporate entities. How do you pitch your business? How do you sell your business to them without sounding like somebody who is desperate for service? Without sounding like somebody who is desperate for corporate clients? Because one thing that knocks opportunities off your table is the tone of desperation. That desperation tone, because many professionals are by default are tuned, they are fine-tuned to be able to pick desperation, to be able to pick tones that sound off away from professionalism, tones that sound off away from somebody who is confident about what they provide, tones that sound or triggers frequency that showcases that business entity as one who may not be able to grasp in advanced knowledge or in advanced capacity providing solutions to their problem. And you don't want to be that organization that they take off. So take for instance, I referred an HR tech firm to a management service that is a subsidiary of a commercial bank in Nigeria. The CEO of that management service is one of our clients. So while we were talking, she asked a question, Omotola, do you know anybody who is into payroll, and all of that? I was like, I actually know. So my intention was to bring that lady up and to introduce her, because we met at one of the programs where I did a mini MBA program. So I introduced her to the CEO, and then I went back in to talk to her about this person that made a request for this particular type of service, because what they wanted to do was to list their solution as one of their services, because they were also into outsourcing. So I shared the contact of the CEO with her for her to reach out to the CEO, because she was expecting her, the contact person from that institution, to reach out to them. So apparently they had a conversation. So I was trying to follow up with the CEO if she has been able to talk with that person. And surprisingly, she made a statement. She said, I don't think those guys knows what they're doing. They were not so set up with the exact service that they provide. So it just sounded like they were, doing many things and not anything specific. So we need some specific services that we want to list on our solution. And I know that these people have it, because I've been in the program with them and I have heard their pitch while we're having, every one of us introduce what we do in the beginning stage of that program. I have gone through their materials to see the available solutions that these guys have, and they have referred us for a training program before. So it wasn't that I didn't understand what the HR tech firm, it wasn't that I didn't understand what they do. But I think the problem was that contact person was unable to articulate what they do to the CEO to seal a deal that I had somewhat in a way already closed for them. You understand? So sometimes we need to really be able to articulate to people what we do in such concise and straight up way without necessarily using too much words, because that's usually where the problem lies. And one of the things that I have seen to help always when you are giving a business speech is your pure understanding of who your target audience are and what and how your product or your service meet their needs and solve their problem in the most basic way possible. So, for us at virtual domain, should I want to teach myself, depending on who I'm talking to, there are people I introduce myself to as the founder. There are people I introduce myself to as the head of operations. There are people I introduce myself to as the head of partnership and corporate strategy. Depending on who it is that I'm talking to, is what determines how I introduce myself to them, right? And pretty much how I introduce virtual domain to them is the same, irrespective of whatever shape or form that I am taking, so that the person can relate with me from that viewpoint that, oh, if she operates in, if she occupies this particular position, then she really truly understands what we want, right? You understand? So that's why for me, I adopt that flexibility of job roles or functions. But what we communicate about what virtual domain does is the same. And what is virtual domain? Virtual domain is your business support service provider. And how we provide this business support is through training, through recruitment, and through consultation. Whatever is your need at whatever growth stage that you are in your business, we come into your business as your strategic business partner to solve that problem for you, whatever it is. That's how we pitch virtual domain. Is that clear? Is that simple? Is that straightforward? Yes. I don't need to start saying we have been operating for the past this. We have worked with all of this. No. The idea is to hook the person's attention and to straight up be able to help that person to make a decision. Is this really what I need, or is this really what I want? Because one of the things that you also want to pay attention to when you are engaging with corporate entities is saving their time. Time saving is one of the hallmarks of professionalism, because there are a lot of things to do. So one thing you want to pay attention to is that you are not taking too much of somebody's time. I'm sure you have heard about how the term elevation pitch came about. On Wall Street, we have this building, a very tall building, elevator speech.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know the story of how it came about?
I just know it's just elevator, the timing.
People, yeah. Sorry, what did you say?
I said I know it's just you have less than 45 seconds, the elevator. How can you convince the CEOs, the potential investors within that time?
So you have people that you want to talk to, and you know they are busy persons. The only point in time that you have to talk to them is the period of time that they are moving from the ground floor to whatever floor that they are going to. And that only gives you like 30 to 45 minutes. So how do you sell your business in just that short period? Because whatever response you get after you've introduced yourself and after you've introduced your business and yourself, right, will determine if there will be a second appointment or not. So that's why I usually tell people, when you have an opportunity to talk with somebody, what you should be gunning for is second appointment, or a request to tell you to come back and give us a detailed information about what you do. Because at that point, prospecting is the top of your sales process. Prospecting, seeking for opportunity, not to sell, but to secure interest, to establish interest, to do both the activity of awareness and interest generation. So everything you say, from your words, to your tone, to your appearance, your look, right, to be a hook. Hooking them to you and getting them to say, okay, I think I want to know more about what this young man is doing. I think I want to know more about what this young lady is doing. So you pretty much need to understand this, because if not, you end up engaging in multiple conversations in the month that does not convert into any serious conversation. And you'll be like, but I'm talking to people, people are making inquiries, but what are you saying? So you want to be able to say, my business does this for this set of people. You understand? My business does so for this set of so who are looking for so, and as a result, we are able to help them achieve so and so within so and so time frame. Do you understand? And you may not even want to say within so and so time frame, but then you should have who, what, how, why. Who are you providing your service for? To them. Who are you providing your service for? What are you providing to them? How are you providing the service? How and where? And then, what are the benefits of using your service? And then, how can you be contacted? That frame should be enough to help you create it. Can we try that out? Let's start with Mr. Michael. You know what I just said right now. Pick your business. Who are you providing your service for? What are you providing? Right? Who, what, how, where?
How?
Where?
Who, what, how, where? Okay.
Where
okay,
means
okay.
how.
Yeah. What else again?
Phone.
You said something again afterwards.
I was just waiting for you to talk.
Eh?
Who, what, how, where? Who, what, how, where that service can be accessed.
Okay. So, yeah, thank you. Entizad Express is a web platform that provides African men an access to resourceful men-centered information, products, and services for healthy lifestyle and successful aging. It's a web platform. Did you get that?
Okay. So a platform.
Huh?
A web platform that provides
resourceful
men's health. That provides
resourceful men's health information, products, and services for healthy living and successful aging. Yeah. So the full
that's very good.
Yeah. Like, do you get me? Hello?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Let me just go again. Okay. Can I go in the stretch, just complete everything? Okay. So Entizad Express is a web platform that provide African men with resourceful men's health information, products, and services through strategic alliance and innovation for healthy living and successful aging. that is actually what we do, all encompassing.
Okay, that's very good. So pretty much that can be your introduction or your elevator speech, right?
Okay.
So when you now want to do your business speech, you would then need to take it a bit higher, right? When you're making, you want to take it a bit higher,
Okay.
right? So you now want to now talk about the problem statement,
Okay.
which captures the problem that you have found out that exists currently within the market that you are selling to, and what are the available solutions that currently exist
Okay. So should I see that
within
now?
that market.
Okay.
No. I want to say something, then you then say yours, right? You want to talk about the problem statement, what solution exists, and why are you bringing up your own solution? If there is already solutions that exist, or if there are no solutions that exist. So you also want to talk about that, and then why you are bringing up your own solution. So can you start again with your pitch, and then the problem statement / solution, and why you are in business?
Okay. So, Enthusiast Express is a web platform that connects African men to resourceful men's information, product, and services through strategic alliance and innovation for healthy living and successful aging. Yeah, a problem statement. Every day, men loses their money, their hard-earned money, and also further risk their health. Buying things from greedy online marketers that sells supplements and fake health products, or even give them false promises just to get their money. So they lose this money every day. And also, especially in Africa, due to our social construct, there's so much misinformation that discouraging men from taking their health serious. So this misinformation affects their attitude towards seeking medical help or even mental help. So the existing solution that we have currently, the typical hospital settings and medical settings, they have so much in their hand that you have to come to them. So the information is not outside.
You're already staying too much on the problem, so you don't have so much time.
Okay. So I've said about the product statement. I'm saying what solution exists. That's what I'm saying, talking about.
So what I'm hearing, everything you are saying currently right now, is still key to your problem statement. It's not coming to the solution. So just what you want to do is to keep your problem statement as short as possible. You've already told us they lose money. You've already told us that they are greedy people. You've already told us that because of that they are misinformation, and this makes them to lose a lot. And there's also the bias of African men towards being vulnerable enough to seek for help. I think that captures enough. So why are we here? You want to move into that immediately. So let's start again from the scratch.
Okay.
Your business statement and why.
Okay, problem statement and why. Okay. So the problem statement, every day, average Nigerian men, they lose their hard-earned resources to greedy online marketers. And also, there's this huge misinformation outside there about men's health, which is affecting men's perception towards seeking for medical help and even mental health. So why we exist? We exist to actually, provide the right information to men and also to inspire healthy living. Our major goal is to inspire healthy living. It's not just to sell products to them, because we realize that the root cause of men having this problem in the first place is the way they live their life, reckless life. And so we want to inspire healthy living. We believe when we inspire healthy living, the chance of you being in the situation where you go online and seek for this thing is reduced. And even when that situation comes that you want to get that information online, we have positioned ourselves through SEO and Google Ads to ensure that we are the best position to provide you the right information so that you don't fall prey to the wrong people. So that is why we exist.
All right. That is why you exist. So now you now want to move down to the services that you have, right? And to the impact that you are making. The services you provide, specific, and the impact you're making. So that impact will cover the benefits of your service to your market and what is the impact that those benefits is having on your clients and on the wider, and if there are other wider impacts on any costly related environment again.
Okay, thank you very much. So specific service, we have 3 specific service. So one of our service is Enthusiast Diary. That is an archive for men's health information where we it's like a blog to provide tailored men's health information. So it's not just about erectile dysfunction. We have everything about health, but this time around we tailored it to to appeal to men. So we have Enthusiast Diary. Another product we have is our health and wellness marketplace. So the health and wellness marketplace, this is a place where we have products, men's health products, supplements, gadgets, designed to inspire healthy living, to help men get, live a healthy lifestyle. We have a marketplace for that. Also, the third of our services of our product is the service. So this service, it actually entails partnership with organizations and individuals that have products that inspire healthy living as well. Example, we have HMO services that HMO brokers we have partnership with that helps us to sell HMO packages in a bit for men, for it to be affordable to men. And also we have services like therapy, psychotherapy, and also physiotherapy. So okay, Omotola is not here, but let me just go ahead. Then, and also the impact on our target audience. The first impact that our product have on our target audience is the fact that on the long run, it's going to encourage or promote successful aging. When I use the word successful aging, what I'm trying to say is that it's a situation where the moment you get into your early old age, that your cognitive is still working perfectly, and also you are very well synchronized into the environment. You are still social, you are still active in social gatherings, and above all, you have less health complication in your systems. That is successful aging. So that's one impact. That's first impact that our product is going to have. Another thing is that in the long run, it's going to help reduce the gap or the disparity between African women life expectancy compared to that of men. There's this huge gap of 4 to 5 years old in some country and even more in some other African country. And we know there are different nature that warrant that, but notwithstanding, men attitude towards seeking health, medical help, and also living a healthy lifestyle is one of the great contributors to their reduce in life expectancy. And in a large scale, product is going to promote a successful aging and increase life expectancy of African men. Thank you. So I think Motola is not on the call. Hello, can anybody? I believe someone who can still hear me. Bola Tito.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you. Okay. Thank you. Do you want to give a comment or question on the presentation I just did? Comment, question, clarification. I really appreciate criticism as well. Hello. You can type it as well. Saint Campbell. Hello.
Okay, maybe I should just come in so you are not left alone.
Please.
Okay. I would ask that what areas of the countries do you have partnership with therapists like? And then is it just physiotherapists you partner with, or you also partner with massage therapists?
Okay. Okay. So thank you for the question.
Okay. So thank you for the question.
So currently, we have partnership with psychotherapists, and also we have a partnership in pipeline with a physiotherapist. So the physiotherapist is in Lagos, in Ikeja. It's a medical doctor who has this massage machine for people with chronic stroke and some pain. While the psychotherapy is currently we're already working, we've done a couple of projects together, and it's basically in Lagos, but she can deliver that service, to at least I just linked her up with a ton of our clients in USA, so they can deliver that service virtually when it comes to psychotherapy. So as regard possibility of working with a massage, okay, for now I've not seen the use case, but I think it's also a good one. So probably if I see a proposal or I see the use case, they definitely we can consider it in the future. But for now, the therapy aspect of our business is psychotherapy and physiotherapy, which we already kick off now. Just that we are ready to put it on the platform, but we already have in our, what will I say? Will I say a beta test? We already have people already taking the therapy services. Thank you. Welcome, Omotala. So after my presentation, I decided to engage the audience to ask questions. So
yeah. I think it's actually fun. So just so I don't take too much of your time, because I want one more person to also have their speech, right? The idea behind this is not to only just prepare us for the pitch day, but also to help you to also consider how do you want to, how should you begin to engage people who ask you about what you do, to get their interest and to further get them, to buy into the service that you are providing. So that's one of the reasons for this. So can you just help me do like Erica, because I lost what you were saying at the point where you were trying to talk about the impact.
Okay. So the impact of our products, the first impact is that is going to encourage successful aging among African men. So when I use the word successful aging, according to the definition, forgot the name of those authors, but I need to get them now. So successful aging has to do with early old age or old age, you being still active, your cognitive is still active, understand you can still solve puzzle, and at the same time, your old age, you are still well socialized, you are still active in communities. And the key part of also that determines successful aging is that in your early old age and old age, you are not down with chronic ailments that is taking a whole lot of your resources, or they're not being active again. We have people in their 60s and they cannot do some things by themselves. They already get people to help them. And we have people in their 60s, they are still, the likes of Tony Lemelu. Last year I had close contact with him, with his wife and him, and the kind of thing they are still doing at that age. So that is successful aging. So one of the impact of our product is going to promote.
Too much time. You're taking
okay. So there are two impacts. Hello? Hello?
I'll go back to. Hello, Michael. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes.
Hello, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Like there's a delay in between.
So I'll go back to what I was saying before.
What's happening? Hello? Hello?
I
Wow. Can you see me?
I can't see you, but I can hear you. I
Okay,
can see
okay.
you.
Okay, okay. Network. Yeah, thank you. Welcome
Yo.
back.
I don't understand. I think it's because my battery is low, so it's kind of like affecting um, the entire experience. I'm charging at the moment, and I'm using it at the moment likewise. Although we're supposed to finish this latest by 11:50. So pretty much what I think whatever it is that we do today, at least if we listen to the video again, based on our engagement so far, I already have my final list of people that we are going to be selecting for the pitch day. I will drop it in the group.
I have not talked. Good morning, ma.
So pretty much, Michael, what I just want to say,
Good morning, ma.
I don't have time again, right? I need to jump off.
Wow.
Morning. I need to jump off into a call by 12.
I have not talked at
It's very
all.
important for me. So pretty much, Michael, what I need you to do is that you're distracting me. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, so somebody's saying I can't talk while I'm talking. It's distracted me and it's going to affect whatever it is that I have to say. What I was saying to you, Michael, is you want to ensure that you keep your conversation brief, right? Like I said, a pitch is to stir up interest. While you're pitching to someone, avoid trying to give them all the information. If they need any extra information, they will ask.
I can hear you. You're muted. You're muted. You are muted, Omotala. You are muted. You are still muted, though.
I think it's the network
Okay,
that sort
yeah.
of like muted me. So I was saying that you want, yeah, I was saying that you want to keep your message as brief as possible. You want to keep it brief. You don't want to give too much information, right? Let the person who is listening to you, let them be the one to ask for more information. So this is what we do. This is what we do it for. This is why we are doing it. This is the impact that we are making. Okay, this is the problem statement. This is the impact we are making. And if it is a pitch that involves you requesting for money, right? This is how much we are asking for. This is what we want to do with it. And this is why we believe that this is what we want to do with it. It means that you will need to draw out like a roadmap, right, of the things that you want to do with the money and what you are allocating it for and what is your plan for growth. So that does it for your pitch. Because you might be saddled with that desire to want to make it very comprehensive so that you do not lose out on something that you may want to share. But the truth is, it's a pitch. at the end of the day, the people who are organizing the pitch or who invited you for the pitch already have something that they are looking for. So there is really not, it is not really in the abundance of what you communicate on the pitch. It's in the clarity that showcases what you do, how you do what you do, who you do it for, what you need, and what you want to use it for. So it's as simple as that. So now, without repeating ourselves over and over again, St. Campbell, she said she wants to talk. I have just 3 minutes. So
Me
in
too.
2 minutes, can you give us a pitch about your business?
I want to talk to. Good
No problem.
morning,
So
ma.
in 2 minutes each, both of you have, good morning. You have just
Good
2
morning,
minutes
ma.
each.
According
God, I
to
don't think this
according to
person's network is
UNESCO,
good.
it was discovered that Nigeria has over 12.1 million out of school children. Is this problem? And in Ogun State, where I'm located, we have over 20 million, over 100,000 out of school children, especially in Ewekoro here. So this is the problem that bats St. Campbell's School to be situated at the proximity of our target audience, especially in this rural community, to reach out to out of school children and low incomes earners in this area to at affordable fees and practical based method of teaching. That's what we offer them. Thank you, ma'am.
So
Hello.
apparently, it means you didn't, was she in the group when you were giving your pitch and I was walking you through your pitch, Michael? Hello, I can hear you. Can every other
I was
person hear
there.
me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah. So if you were here while Michael was speaking, it means that you didn't really pay attention. Of course, I love the way you began your pitch, where you gave data to back up your problem statement. So there are various ways that you can actually start a pitch, right? You can start with introducing yourself. You can start with your problem statement and then move into introduce your business and what you do, which is very fine, right? But for me, I didn't hear a lot of details that covers the most important thing. Pretty much what I heard was just your problem statement and who you are providing the service for and how you are providing the service. What is your business? Who is your business? Do you understand? You didn't say that. I didn't even hear the name of your business. All I heard was the data about the out of school children, and also the fact that what you are doing is strategically positioned to be closer to your target audience. And what really is that? Is it a traditional schooling method? Is it an edutech solution? Right? What is the name of that business? What impact are you making? What solution are you providing? All this information were not detailed out. So do you want to take it again? You have 1 minute. And I want you to be confident and avoid using I want you to avoid using it.
I can't hear you, ma.
I said I want you to avoid using
Okay, ma. My name is Adedapo Temitope Mary. I'm the CEO of St. Campbell Schools International. St. Campbell School was birthed as a result of out of school children. Looking at UNESCO, according to UNESCO, we have over 12.1 million out of school children in Nigeria and in Ogun State, especially in Ewekoro local government, over 100,000 out of school children in this community. Is this one that birthed St. Campbell School to be situated at the proximity of their target audience in a rural community, to reach out to out of school children and students that the proximity of the public school to them is very far. St. Campbell School run nursery, primary and secondary school. We offer at affordable fees. We at affordable fees and also practical based method of teaching. We provide this by employing qualified hands and experienced teacher. We reach out to them through flyers, jingles, placing of signboard at the entrance of the community, dancing around through jingles in the community. Also, St. Campbell's School is also offering vocational education, at least to give the students handwork even after the school if they cannot follow. Thank you.
All right, so that's fine. That's fine. We don't have so much time, but for me, pretty much, I see that you really understand what you're doing, right? The only problem we have is the flow of your communication and how you structure it, right? So you might want to listen to this message again. So pretty much, I would have preferred that you say, okay, my name is Temitokwe, if that is your name. I'm the founder or the principal of St. Campbell International School. St. Campbell is strategically positioned in a Weko community, a rural community in Oyo State, Ibadan, that provides affordable and quality education to out of school students who are unable to afford quality education. We ensure that our delivery is excellent enough to be able to mold these children into a strong and an awesome or a total minded kids that are able to compete with their peers across whatever platform that they find themselves. Do you understand? Our services covers the traditional schooling. I don't know if what I'm saying even makes sense, but then our services covers this, right? In addition to this, we also provide vocational training to equip these kids with, I don't know if they call them kids. I know they will call maybe pupils or students, to equip students with vocational skills that we believe is needed for them to be able to function appropriately in their community. So aside from the education, we also help them to be able to function efficiently in the community where they belong. Do you understand? That can be, not entirely, but that can be a way that you position yourself. Because one thing that I know that causes mannerism where you are using M is because you are struggling to choose specifically one thing that you want to talk about, and that can cripple your mind to be fluid in your communication. So I have just 2 minutes before I jump off this call. Bola Tito, do you want to go on with your pitch?
Yes, I want to go on with my pitch. Okay, good morning, everybody. My name is Bola Tito Olatunde. I'm the creative director for Asake Shoes and Repairs. Asake Shoes and Repair is a shoe manufacturing and repair company with its brand name as Asake. We are into the production of male casual footwear, just as you see here, male casual footwear, formal footwear for ladies, and also casual footwear for ladies. We also offer repair services for both male and female. The reason for starting Asake Shoes and Repair is to make sure that every female or every male wear elegant and comfortable shoes as the day goes by. Yes, we have made a research, and that our shoes are very comfortable and it fits perfectly for Nigerian roads. Most times when people buy shoes from abroad and every other places and it gets to Nigeria, you notice that it's either there's one issue or the other because of climate differences. But we've been able to use product that is economically friendly to Nigerian roads and Nigerian weathers. The reason for Asake Shoes, like we said, is to make sure that everyone wears elegant shoes and they are comfortable in their
foot. Before you are repeating yourself.
Okay, ma.
You said that before, you're repeating yourself again. So like I said, who your product is for, right? What your product is, who your product is for, why are you providing this, and what is the impact, and how can which is how your product can be assessed. So that's what you want to talk. You want to follow that streamlined.
Okay,
Yeah.
Our product is available from female from 18 years old to 45. That's our target market. And for male from 16 years old to 50. That's the target market whereby that's the market where we domicile. And also our sales strategy, we offer online sales whereby we are on Konga, social media Konga, also on e-commerce store Konga. We are on WhatsApp business, Instagram, Facebook, and we also run ads so that we can have lots of reach. And also we also have people that come into the workshop to place their orders and also make shoes and also have their shoes repairs.
All right. So you're already telling us about your business in details. What I just need you to do is a pitch. You did well. So what I want you to do is, should you do this again, you may want to cut out some information about the strategy and all of those things. So pretty much, Asake is an indigenous shoe production firm that provides shoes for both the male and the female gender. Our target are specifically Nigerian market for age bracket of people that is within the age of 18 to 45. Our products that we use in producing our market are eco-friendly, such that irrespective of your location or the climate or atmospheric condition of where you are, you can use it. And we sell our products online and offline in order to be able to accommodate people from different places. Asake is strategically positioned in such a way that we not only make profit, but we're also able to solve the problem of having access to affordable shoes to the Nigerian market. As simple as that. Right? In less than 1 minute, you're done.
Thank you.
Right. So these are things that you want, and it is by exercise, by practice. The more you exercise yourself in it, the more you are able to capture in a succinct way how to pitch your business to people. So I really need to go right now. I actually have a call with a senior colleague right now by 12 o'clock, and I'm 5 minutes late. So I'll drop the additional information for us online, and we'll prepare for the night of February. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's have a wonderful day. I'll share the link with us once it's available.